While we often hear about tech moguls or real estate tycoons racking up billions, the idea that a household name in music or reality television could match them can be surprising. Today, we're unveiling 5 celebrities who've crossed the elusive billion-dollar mark, yet many of their fans have no idea just how wealthy they really are. Prepare for a few shockers and see if your assumptions about fame and money get turned upside down. You might be thinking, everyone knows Kim Kardashian is wealthy, and sure, her fame is off the charts. But here's what most people miss. Kim has quietly built an empire that runs a lot deeper than social media selfies. After rising to notoriety through reality TV, she launched a series of ventures that all seemed to print money overnight. Her shapewear brand, Skims, turned into a juggernaut, landing partnerships, rolling out new product lines, and snapping up celebrity endorsements that expanded her reach. The brand's valuation has soared at a pace few anticipated, catapulting Kim past the billion-dollar mark. But it isn't just shapewear. She co-founded KKW Beauty, later reorganized after brand changes, to tap into the same audience that turned her contouring tutorials into a global phenomenon. Fans and critics alike argued over whether Kim was simply capitalizing on her fame, or if she was genuinely savvy at cornering the beauty market. Either way, there's no disputing the results. Throw in her investments in real estate, tech startups, and a stream of licensing deals, and the numbers start climbing fast. Recently, speculation ignited when rumors surfaced about her potential foray into legal consulting after passing California's baby bar exam. Some claim she's only dabbling, but others say there's a bigger plan to integrate law services into her brand. A far-fetched idea, maybe. But in Kim's world, unpredictability is the norm. The biggest surprise remains how far her fortune stretches beyond what the cameras show. At this stage, it's not just about being famous. Kim has cemented herself as one of the most diversified celebrity entrepreneurs in the game. If Kim Kardashian made her fortune in full public view, Jay-Z took a more multifaceted route. Sure, he rose to prominence as a rapper, but from the start, he had an eye for business. He founded Rockefeller Records in the mid-90s, then sold parts of it when the time was right. With each move, Jay-Z showed he wasn't content just making chart-topping tracks. He wanted an empire. One of the biggest talking points in recent years has been his involvement with Tidal, the streaming service he acquired and relaunched with a team of high-profile artist owners. Fans were excited at the prospect of higher quality audio and better royalties for musicians. But behind the scenes, controversies buzzed about inflated streaming stats and ongoing lawsuits that cast a shadow on Tidal's operations. Despite those hiccups, Jay-Z pressed forward, investing in everything from Uber to champagne brands like Armand de Brignac, also known as Ace of Spades. Many were stunned when he sold a 50% stake in the champagne line for hundreds of millions, once again proving his knack for timing. Another big piece of his wealth puzzle is Roc Nation, encompassing sports management and entertainment. He signs top-tier athletes, invests in emerging music talent, and diversifies into countless creative ventures. Critics sometimes say he's spread too thin, but if the goal was to hit billionaire status and keep growing, it's safe to say he's figured out the formula. Recently, fans debated the significance of his partnership with the NFL, which some saw as a move that compromised his earlier activism. Yet from a business standpoint, it further solidified his position as a power player, and the combined value of his holdings makes it clear. Jay-Z isn't just a musician, but a one-man conglomerate. Moving from the world of music into the realm of film and television brings us to Tyler Perry, a name synonymous with a long list of hit plays, movies, and TV shows. Although he got his start writing and performing plays to small audiences, Perry quickly became a phenomenon with his signature character, Medea. These performances evolved into feature films, many produced on shoestring budgets, that ended up turning huge profits. But even those who enjoy his heartwarming, and sometimes outrageous, comedies might not realize how extensive his business empire is. At the center of Perry's empire stands Tyler Perry Studios, a massive film production complex in Atlanta built on a former military base. This property is more than just a set of sound stages. It's an entire world where major movies are filmed and top directors line up to rent space. Rumors once circulated that Perry had bigger ambitions to turn the land into a mini-city for production, complete with housing and shops for cast and crew. Though some details are still hush-hush, one thing is obvious. This studio alone is worth a fortune. Yet with growth comes controversy. In recent years, speculation arose about Perry's habit of writing scripts without a writer's room, an approach some industry insiders criticized for shutting out other voices. Others argued this method let him keep creative control and retain a bigger share of profits. Whatever your view, that control has paid off. Add multiple TV deals, real estate investments, and a rumored streaming partnership in the works, and you see how Perry soared into the billionaire bracket with a business model that's hard to replicate and even harder to ignore. If Kim Kardashian's rise to billionaire status was a slow burn evolution, her youngest sister, Kylie Jenner's ascent, was more like a rocket launch. She took the cosmetics world by storm with Kylie lip kits, which almost seemed to sell out before they even went live. Online, everyone was scrambling to get a piece of her brand, and that demand helped her branch out into blushes, eyeshadows, and a host of beauty accessories. For a while, Kylie was hailed as the youngest self-made billionaire, a title that sparked endless debate. Some argued she wasn't truly self-made, given her family name. Others questioned the sky-high valuations the media assigned to her company. This skepticism reached a boiling point when Forbes revisited Kylie's numbers, suggesting they might have been inflated. The scandal triggered countless headlines, with accusations flying about tax documents and potential misrepresentations. But even if one strips away a few $100 million from the rumored figure, she's still in rarefied air for someone in their mid-20s. Since that debacle, Kylie has pivoted. She struck deals with major retailers, and her brand branched out into skincare, baby lines, and collaborations with other family members. In typical Jenner Kardashian fashion, she keeps her name at the center of conversations, whether through carefully curated social media posts or strategic leaks about upcoming launches. Recent buzz points to new product lines that might broaden her empire beyond cosmetics, a move some think will restore her status as a full-fledged billionaire if it isn't already. The truth is, the back and forth over her net worth distracts from an undeniable fact. Kylie is a powerhouse, and her business portfolio only keeps growing. Rihanna needs no introduction in the world of pop, but over the last few years, she's proven she's far more than a recording artist. After dominating the charts with hits that seemed to come every other month, she took a step back from music to focus on building her Fenty empire. First came Fenty Beauty, celebrated for its inclusive foundation range. This was more than just another celebrity makeup line. It challenged industry norms by launching with 40 foundation shades, thereby cementing Rihanna's reputation as a game-changer in beauty. Critics and fans applauded the move, calling it a milestone in representation. Not content to stick to cosmetics, Rihanna expanded into lingerie with Savage X Fenty. The brand's runway shows became viral sensations, mixing fashion, music, and performance art into a single spectacle. In the process, Rihanna built an innovative subscription model that fueled steady revenue. Investors clamored to get in, and valuations soared. The entire venture rocketed her net worth into billionaire territory, shocking those who'd assumed her music was her primary moneymaker. Recently, speculation abounds about her next album. Every now and then, Rihanna drops a cryptic hint about new music, but there's no denying her focus has shifted toward business. She performed at the Super Bowl halftime show, stirring up fresh rumors about upcoming projects, both musical and entrepreneurial. Meanwhile, fans remain on the edge of their seats, hoping for more than a teased snippet. Regardless, her shift from global pop star to savvy mogul shows how quickly fortunes can multiply when you diversify. Her story is a reminder that stepping away from the spotlight can sometimes be the smartest move of all, especially if you're working behind the scenes to build a billion-dollar brand. Each of these celebrities has followed a distinct path to reach billionaire status, defying the idea that only tech gurus and hedge fund managers can hold such wealth. Kim Kardashian turned her reality TV fame into a sprawling business empire. Jay-Z used his music platform to seize entrepreneurial opportunities. Tyler Perry built a media kingdom from the ground up. Kylie Jenner capitalized on social media stardom to create a cosmetics empire. And Rihanna reshaped the beauty industry while redefining what a global superstar can achieve. What's most striking is how they've mastered the art of reinvention. At some point in each of their careers, they recognized that relying on a single source of income, be it reality shows, rap albums, or stage plays, could only go so far. By diversifying, they turned themselves into unstoppable forces. Even controversies and heated debates about their true net worths haven't slowed them down. In fact, it often seems to spur them to explore new ventures and expand their portfolios even further. So, what does this mean for the future of celebrity wealth? We're in an era where fame and business savvy collide in unprecedented ways. New social platforms rise every few years, offering stars more direct access to fans and more opportunities to launch products. Audiences, for their part, are growing curious about the behind the scenes deals that turn famous faces into billion-dollar brands. The big question is, who's next? Will another reality star, musician, or filmmaker quietly build a fortune that surpasses even these five? Only time will tell, but one thing's for sure. Fame alone isn't enough to cross the billionaire threshold. It takes business vision, timing, and a willingness to risk it all to achieve the kind of wealth these celebrities have amassed. In the meantime, we'll keep our eyes open for the next household name that shocks the world with an empire nobody saw coming.